Y'all, welcome to the stream, and today we are going in with the Cottage Hearts, and it has been a little while since we have been in this stream. Hi Steeler, how are you today? We haven't been in here in, I think it's probably been close to a month maybe, probably a little bit longer honestly, and I am hoping that the game is going to cooperate with me today, but we're definitely going to get in here. I think the last stream we had found out that our mom, oh hi, well thanks for stopping by and saying hello, and hang around if you want, but if you got things to do, that's fine too. But we are going in with the Cottage Hearts. The last stream we had found out that our mom was pregnant, which was definitely unexpected, but let's go ahead and jump in. I have done some things with the land and kind of got it all kind of squared away here. I upgraded the garden, so she is just currently getting herself a little bit of sleep, as you can see, so it is the middle of the night. But I did do a little bit of kind of home things and expanded her house just a little bit. I've given her a bathroom now, and she's got a fully operational kitchen, with the exception of she doesn't have an oven just quite yet because I ran out of money, but she does have a fully functioning bathroom now. But this is our garden now, so I did go ahead and get her garden all set up, and it's got, well, I don't know, I just think it's looking really nice. Obviously we need to get some more plants into the garden, but I think overall the garden is looking really good. So I'm hoping that we can go and find more plants for her, or get her some more seeds so that we can get her garden up and going better today in this episode. But in the last stream, her mom had called and kind of been like, hey, you know what, you're my kid and you don't ever visit and we kind of missed you, and we had just found out she was pregnant. So we did tell her that we would come stop by today. So in today's episode and stream, we are going to go ahead and visit mom and just see how things are going, because as we know, she's pregnant, and so we're gonna go see good old dear mom. So that is what we're gonna do when we finally get Natalie up out of bed. She's gonna get herself a bite to eat. She had made some fruit salad, and she's gonna grab herself a bowl of that. And then we are going to go ahead and visit dear sweet mommy dearest. And honestly, I think Natalie's probably thinking to herself, like, what the hell are my parents thinking? Like, my childhood was a bloody nightmare growing up, and all they did was fight all the time, and now they're having another kid. Like, did they not learn the first time around? But, you know, it is what it is. So that is where we're at. So let's go ahead and just travel over and go see our parents, because no time like the present, I guess. I can't even remember where they live. I don't remember where I had their parents living, so we'll have to find them. So we're in Brindleton Bay. Were they in... This is how long it's been since I've played in this bloody save file that I don't even remember where I put their family. So I'll have to find them. Well, they're not going to be in Magnolia Promenade, Misty. Like, what the hell are you doing? Maybe they're in Hemford on Bagley? No. Let's go and see... Where are they? Let's go to Manage Worlds and see where they're at. You were meaning to ask, can I make a new logo? I've been dying to make you one. Can you make me a new logo? What kind of logo? What do you mean? I have a logo that it's my feathers. Where does my family live? They live in Willow Creek. Okay, look how big her mom is. Holy hell. Okay, we definitely need to visit. All right, let's go ahead and go back and... Holy shit. Okay. What kind of logo? Do tell. So, see those feathers there? That's actually my logo. I have a vector image of it that I purchased. Make a custom with your name on it and a bunch of stuff. You can draft me up something and let me see it if you wanted to. But I have a vector image of those feathers that I purchased when I first started my channel, which I put on my Twitch thing, and it's also on my YouTube. It's so like whenever I start doing merchandise and things like that, that would be on my merch. I did that before I even created a channel. When I knew I was gonna do ravens and things like that, I created the feathers. Okay, traveling. To Willow Creek. Where do you guys live? There you are. Okay. Let's go to the Bledsoes. So I already have like all my merch and stuff already set up. I just don't actually have merch available. Like, I mean, it's available. I just don't. Does that make sense? Like, it's available. It's just not available. Like, I could go ahead and start selling merch if I wanted to. I just don't have it out there, like, for sale. Just because I didn't feel like I was big enough yet to do that. So I was like, well, I'm not going to start selling it until I feel like I'm big enough to actually start selling it. Because, like, I don't know. I just feel like it'd be, like, a waste of my time to go ahead if I'm not, like, big enough to do. I don't know. Maybe I'm being foolish. I don't know. Okay, so we're here. Diane is pretty big. I just want to see what trimester she's in. If it will tell me that. It should tell me that. So she is in her second trimester. Okay, that is perfect. She is very far along. We will be having us a sibling very soon. Let's go ahead and go and talk to mom and ask her how she's doing and like be like, what the hell were you thinking? You're seriously pregnant. You're having a baby. We're gonna be a big sister. That's news. So wow. Wow, mom, you know, like we really weren't expecting this from you. And I mean, like, I didn't even know you. Look at her, she's crying. She's like, yeah, I know. I can't believe I'm having a baby. Yeah, we can't really believe that either. Like, when do you think the baby's coming? Like, I mean, you're looking like it's coming pretty soon. So, you know, like, I don't know. Why are you not talking to her? Go talk to your mom. She's just like, I don't know what to say, mom. Like, is there a reason why you can't go talk to your mother? Okay. Knock on the door. That's why. You actually have to knock on the door to get permission to enter your old home. This is bloody ridiculous. Okay, come on in. Thank you for inviting us in. All right, now go talk to your mom and be like, so tell me when the baby's due, like, what you guys were thinking. You just took your dad's seat. He wasn't eating that or anything. That's not a big deal. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, Dad. We were just wanting to chat with Mom about this baby situation. Like, I didn't even realize that you guys liked each other enough to, you know, have a baby, like, create one. And now here we are. And wow, I guess you guys are getting along better a little bit now that I'm not in the house. But, like, interesting. And she's like, look at them. You totally took their seats. They can't eat their food. Okay. So in the off-screen play while I was fixing the garden, Dad came over like 15 times. I know that's not surprising for anyone, considering that's all he ever does. Why? Why are we up, down, up, down? We know that they are really, really close, her and her dad, and that he clearly can't get away from us and leave us alone. Let's go ahead and try to cheer mom up. She is really saddened by the fact that she's pregnant, I think. I don't think she necessarily wanted to be pregnant, but, you know, that happened. Yeah, she's pretty sad. Okay. That makes a little more sense. I think this was a pregnancy that she was not necessarily wanting, that just kind of happened. That makes so much more sense, because if you planned this pregnancy, I was going to say you're clearly off your rocker. But no, I don't think this is something she wanted. So, yeah, Mom, we really don't understand what you've done here, but that pregnancy happening this late in your life, yeah, you guys are not young spring chickens anymore. Like, having a baby this late in your life is probably going to turn things up a little bit upside down. Oh, great. So you're going to just instantly lay into me and start yelling at me. Like, I was not, like, trying to be rude. I'm just saying, like, you're not young anymore. So Mom instantly starts yelling at Nataly, and Nataly's like, you know what? I don't have to put up with this. I came over because you asked me to come over, and now you're yelling at me? Like, no, I'm not dealing with this. I'm going back to my neck of the woods. So she's going to leave. She's like, I'm not putting up with this abuse, Dad. Good luck with Mom. This tyrant, you can put up with her and her mood swings and her hormones and her just being a nasty human being, because honestly, like, I left for a reason. So she's going to leave. She's like, I don't have time to deal with this. Her and her mom clearly don't get along. It's really hard for anyone to get along with Diane, because Diane, as we know, is just not a nice person overall. She just really is kind of horrible. She's just kind of horrible. Why are you just standing there? You just forget how to get home? Like, you don't want to go home? Let's go home. Come on. This is what I'm talking about. My game's just kind of being a little bit on the glitchy side of things. Come on, let's go on home. Go home. Okay, well, eventually she'll get her ass home. She does look very cute just standing there, but I'd like her to get herself home. She's like, eventually I will go home. But right now, I'm just really upset with the fact that I came over here to try to give moral support on the fact that my parents are stupid and decided to go ahead this late in life, get themselves knocked up. And what do I get? But nothing but grief. All they want to do is yell at me. Okay. Well, Nataly, you kind of knew that was going to happen. You really did. Let's try going home this way. No? Nothing's working. Hi, Tracy. How's it going? My game's deciding to be difficult. I know, shocker, right? How was your day today? It is too hot. I think the last time I checked it was like 23 here and steadily climbing, so I know it's too hot where you are. It's starting to get warm here as well. So, not near about as hot as where you are, but yeah. Oh dear. Okay, let me kill the music. I don't know what's going on, but I am concerned with the fact that my game is not wanting to cooperate. Why? It was doing so well, and now it just wants to be difficult. It is 28 degrees in the UK, so we're actually pretty close then, I think, because I think today our forecast was that it was supposed to be 26, so we're pretty neck and neck. I think you guys are supposed to have rain today, aren't you? Then again, different areas, different weather, so. But I know that I think I heard someone say that you guys are supposed to get some rain this week, so hopefully it will cool down the weather for you guys a little bit and get rid of some of that heat. Yeah. Oh no, the game is stuck on like trying to travel. This is not good. I don't know why it's doing this. The heat isn't good for your blood pressure. No, I wouldn't think so. Okay, let me be right back and let me see if I can fix my game really quick. I'm going to try something. 1 minute. Okay, my Sims game crashed. Imagine that. but I have it reloading. So we'll just chat for a minute while we're waiting for my game to reload, and welcome back, Tracy. So we are back together at the same time, but The Sims unfortunately is not. And unfortunately, I have seriously major glitches within the game. I know that is surprising, but I've been working for the past 2 days trying to fix glitches within the game due to the high school years patch, and it would seem that I have not fixed all of the glitches, and so I've got to go back to the drawing board with that. But while it is loading up, we will just have a little bit of chatting time. So just chat. Other than the heat, how's everyone doing? I have been working really hard, like I said, on trying to fix the glitches in the game. I had come across the Groundhog Day glitch, and I was tirelessly working to fix that, and it had put a big dent in my YouTube channel series because I was unable to save any of my games. And that has been a huge stress because I wasn't able to record any of my series for my YouTube channel, and that was seriously stressful. And so I had to schedule or cancel my Friday stream because of it, which is why we are doing this one today, because I missed it on Friday. But yeah, I was like, okay, well, we'll try it today, and now today it's acting up still. So I'm just like, well, crap. You're dealing with severe depression because your husband has been cheating on you. Oh no, that's not good. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hi, Serenity. Welcome to the stream. I hate that for you, Tracy. I'm sending you big hugs, and I hope that your depression gets better. That is not easy to go through. Hopefully you guys can work through that, or whatever you guys decide to deal with as far as that goes. I know that some people aren't able to deal with that and work through that, but whatever you decide, yeah. And if you ever need to reach out and chat, you know how to reach me on Twitter and stuff, so I'm here if you would like to, chat. I'm here for you if you need to talk. So, like I said, this game, as soon as it decides it wants to work with us, we'll get back into it. It is just on the loading screen now, and then we'll jump back in with Cottage Hearts here. How are you doing today, Serenity? But aside from trying to fix those things, I have been doing really well and looking forward to getting back to content and to the streaming with you guys, and I always look forward to spending time with you guys. You guys seriously make my day better, so I love it, and I hope that you guys enjoy it as well, even when we run into fun little things like this that make me have to ad-lib. So much fun. So we'll figure it out as we go along. It wouldn't be streaming if there wasn't some kind of technical issue that we get to work through, so there's that. Your game hasn't been glitching. I know you didn't get the bug, so you got lucky, and I hope that you stay that way, because it is definitely not any fun to deal with, and I would not wish that on anyone having to go through dealing what I've been going through. It isn't fun trying to figure all of that out, so I hope that you continue to not get that glitch, because it is a nightmare. But I joked with a friend of mine and just said, maybe we should just consider going vanilla. I mean, I can't consider doing that because I don't even think I would be able to do that. I think that would probably drive me crazy. But, I joked and said, like, maybe it would be just be easier if we just did that, But then I really think I would just miss all of my stuff. And so, yeah. I just think that I would really miss my stuff, and I think that's silly, but at the same time, it is the truth. So yeah, well, I'm glad that watching me stream makes you happy, because being here on stream with you guys makes me happy, so it's a win-win situation. I wish my game would load faster, but that's probably the only downside of all of the CC that I have in my game, is that it takes forever to load. But beggars can't be choosy, now can they? Usually I have this all loaded up and ready to go, but today it wanted to be difficult and crash, so there's that. We will just deal with it as it goes. I'll have to edit all of this out for when I put it on my stream or on my YouTube later. Instead of just uploading a stream now, I'm going to have to actually do some editing. So that'll be fun too. So, more work, but it'll be worth it. You don't have The Sims, so you don't have to deal with it crashing. Well, I guess that's one way of looking at it, but... I can hear it going. Okay, there we go. I updated my loading screen to all of our new members now. So that's nice. As you guys can see, hopefully, let's see if we can get to a live screen now. Okay. Okay, let's get back into Cottage Hearts. You need to learn how to do that. It was not the easiest thing to learn how to do, but if you'd like, I can make you one. I just need all of your people. I can send you the instructions on the Discord too, if you want me to. It's a lot of steps, but I mean, if you want to learn how to do it. I think I had watched a video on it, or a couple of videos on it. I can't remember now, it's been so long. Everything's all running together in my mind. So, picking right up where we left off, we had gone and visited our mom. I don't know if we're going to actually end up back up upon her lot again. I hope not, because it's probably going to freeze my bloody game again. But we had gone to visit mom. Mom's pregnant. She's in her second trimester, and she started yelling at us. And so we were like, we're leaving. We're not putting up with this abuse. You can just, you know, screw off already. And so Natalie was going to head back home. I am kind of hoping that we're not back at that lot, but if we are, we'll try to get her back home again. And without the game freezing on me. Would be kind of preferable. But I had done some renovations on her house, and I have gotten her garden all squared away, which is looking lovely. And so now we just need to figure out which one of the male suitors that we had met fishing is who we want to go for, and we need to start building that relationship up. She only has to go fishing once a week for her, for this challenge, so she's good for fishing for the week. So now we just need to spend our time really getting that relationship up, because within the first 2 weeks of her meeting this person at the fishing spot, they need to marry. And so we really need to get that relationship up, and also we need to marry this person, and so we need to do that within a quickness. And on top of that, we also need to master gardening, cooking, and handiness. So those are some things we need to work on for her challenge here. And yeah, so those are some things that obviously we need to work on. Hydrate and posture check. Oh, my posture's awful, but I can hydrate. Thank you for looking out. Posture check. I always slouch. I'll do better. um, why is this taking so long? It doesn't want to load, I don't think. Or we're stuck back at the house and they're just like, she doesn't know where she's supposed to be. Wouldn't that be something? She's at their house, but she's trying to get home and she's stuck in limbo. Oh my goodness. Sims, what are you trying to do to me? I appreciate that, Steeler. Thanks for looking out. Okay. Oh, good, we're home. Okay, that's perfect. That's beautiful. Okay, so let me show you, for those of you that did get in here late and didn't see it. We did expand. We have a full kitchen now without the oven. It's the only thing we're missing. I ran out of money. She's got herself a full bathroom now. And then here is our garden. I think it looks great. I mean, we do need to have a few more, like these 2 rows need things, and then all of these. But I think the garden's looking great. Like, that's going to be a massive garden once it's all like full of things. I think that's a pretty big garden. I don't know what you guys think. I mean, obviously we have all of this to grow the garden if we wanted to make it even bigger. But I also want to keep enough room for a house, because the house is going to have to grow as well. Because obviously we're going to have to expand the house a little bit to make room for, you know, family members, you know, a husband, children, etc. Well, at least one child to have an heir, right? So, that being said, the men that she had met was Akira, Malcolm Landgrab, Paka, and Mitchell's married, and Jules is married. Okay, is Paka married? No. So Paka, Malcolm, and Akira were the men that she had married. You've been working on your vampire store lately. I saw that on Twitter, and you said on Twitter that it was going to be sad. I think you said. Which is intriguing. So we need to choose, of those 3, which one that she should be with. So she did like Akira. They're closer from Happy Memories. They're both impact conscious. But she didn't really get anything as far as attractiveness with him. With Malcolm, she has the that she thinks he's untrustworthy, so she doesn't really like him all that much. And no attractiveness. And then with Paka, no attractiveness, but she thinks he's funny and he thinks she's interesting. So she's not really attracted to any of them, but I mean, you know, we had decided also that we were going to work on trying to possibly work on the LGBTQ thing with her, but I didn't get that working out. First, stuck up, which we could do now because my game had screwed up and I didn't do that. Tracy, I did not forget. Let's see. The only thing with my game is I have to set mine in 3 places. So not only do I have the LGBTQIA mod, but I also have to set it in Wonderful Whims, and I have to set it in the end game. So if we want her liking girls and boys, we have to set it in all. I have to set it up in all 3 places in order for it to work right for her. I found that out the hard way. Which I can do, but I'll probably have to do that off screen. So if we want her to like girls and boys, some of our options for girls, we've got this Christy girl, which she met at the fishing. She thinks she's stuck up as a first impression, which these don't matter so much because we know our first impressions are kind of going to go away. She also met Dina. Dina's married. Okay. Who else did she meet? Sophia is a teen, so that's not going to work. And Siobhan. So Siobhan, Christy, Akira, Paka, or Malcolm. What do we think? Who should we go for? You want to set like a group maybe and just like... How about I just invite them over? Let's see who she gets on with. Let's invite to hang out. Let's invite to hang out. Invite to hang out. Okay, let's just invite all of them over to hang out. And we'll see who she gets on with better. That's probably the easiest way to do this. Are you gonna pick my apples? Don't pick my apples. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, hey, hey you. Don't do that. Why are you picking all my stuff? You little shit. Don't pick all my stuff. She's like, I already did. Well, I already don't like you because you came over here and you picked all my stuff. It is not your stuff to pick. She might like you, but I don't like you. Or better yet, if you're going to pick my stuff, then you should marry me, and then that'll be that. At least I can get my stuff back from you. I mean, for the love of Pete. Okay, so we learned that Christy is a neat sim. Oh, look at Siobhan just on our bed hanging out. We love that. Okay. Everyone's just over here just having a good time. Oh, she's squeamish. Someone came in and kicked our trash can over. Like, really? No, Dad, we're not going to you with you to Geek Kong. We are busy. Okay, we learned that Malcolm is evil. I don't necessarily want to be with an evil sim. We already had an evil mother. So I'm going to say Malcolm is not going to be it. When they all turn up, get the sim to score the surrounding. Okay, let's do that. Let's do a quick pause here. Let's scope the surroundings. But honestly, she's suspicious. An acquaintance of Nataly is around, not the nice type of acquaintance whom you want to know more, however, but rather the type that you want to avoid. Nataly barely knows that other sim, but their aura of mischief irks her. So she's suspicious of someone. Okay, well, who are you suspicious of, dear? I don't know, but whoever it is, you're not a happy camper. I know that much. Why can't I not click on you? I don't know, but I can't. Something about to happen? Is a last exception about to happen or something? Because I can't click on my own sim. Yeah, okay. Let's try now to pause. And then we will scope the surroundings. Okay, pause, I said. Pause. Just calm it. Just calm down. All right, let me look here for scope the surroundings. Where is that option? Wonderful? No. Do I even have that option? I don't have that option to scope the surroundings. Unless it's under like actions. No. Attractiveness. Choose preferences. No. I know that they used to have that as an option, but for whatever reason, I don't have the option to scope the surrounding. Maybe clicking on someone else will give me the option to scope the surrounding. Can I just like, no. I don't have that option. Why don't I have that option? Don't you find that weird? Ty, why are you here? Can you not see that I'm busy? Send home. Dad, go home. I am sick of you constantly coming around. Go be with your pregnant wife. This is ridiculous. I can't even get a break for 5 minutes without you. I was literally just at your house. Malcolm Landgrab is out of the running. We are sending him home. His evil traits I've had it. He's kicked my trash can over twice, and I'm done. I'm over him. I'm over him and his nonsense. He reminds me of my mother, and I'm just done with it. We've already had to escape one person that is an evil sim. Have you updated your wonderful whims? Yes, I have. My wonderful whims is updated. All of my mods are updated. That being said, my wonderful whims are Not giving me the option to scope the surroundings. Attractiveness. It could be the fact that maybe I don't have that turned on because I have to turn those things off for my LGBTQ stuff to work. Maybe? Attractiveness settings. No? All of that stuff's on. I honestly don't know what the problem is. All I can really tell you is that first impressions. No. It doesn't really seem like she's kind of like really getting on like particularly with anyone. She's learned that Akira is romantic and Pocket is a music lover. We've kicked out Malcolm. We haven't really gotten any sentiments with anyone, right? So there's no one really like going one bit better than the other, so to speak. I should really get going now. Christy's decided that she doesn't want to hang around, so she's leaving. Let's go ahead and ask Akira, or enthuse about comedy with Akira here. They're seeming to get on a little well. So these guys, they're all going... No, he's leaving. Is everyone going to leave now? Paka's leaving. Okay, everyone has decided to leave. Alright, well let's go ahead and let her go to the washroom here. She has got to go really badly. And I can't harvest our plants because Christy did, so there's that. Bloody hell. I can't believe it. I can't believe she did that. Actually, you know what? I actually can believe she did that. So what we're going to do is take her over here and let her fish for a little while. Oh, there's some plants over here that she can harvest as well. So we can harvest that catnip. Chat with Ty. Become enemies with Vlad. Really? Okay. So we're going to let her go on over here. She's going to just do a little bit of fishing. We know that she's actually not that big of a fan of fishing, but we are going to go ahead and get her fishing a little bit. And that way it'll kill a little bit of time. It's only about 2:14 p.m. and she doesn't really have any... Really, Mom? Really? You want to give us a call now after you bit our head off when we came by to visit? What is it that you want? Quick question. Cletus and I were planning to spend some casual friend time together. Should I do it? Mom, you know what? I'm not really sure because I don't know what it means when you say casual friend time. What does that mean to you? I mean, honestly, we already know how you were We know how you are, Mom. Okay? We know. We know. Actually, she doesn't know. We know. She doesn't know. Ugh, the poor dear. To be so oblivious to your mother's naughty ways. I don't know if you should go be friends with Cletus or not. Oh, come on, Nataly. You can do this. I have faith in you. Don't let these fish outsmart you. Come on now. Before this next stream that we do with her, I am definitely going to have these mods figured out with her. I'm going to make it where she likes all the genders here, so I'll probably make her pan. And then we are going to gather them all together again, and I'm going to try to figure out why it's not working to where we can do the whole who's she attracted to thing. And that way this will work hopefully a little bit better, and she can tell us who she's attracted to, because as of right now we're just flying blind, and there's too many people that she had met at the fishing spot, and instead of just meeting one person and trying to build a relationship, we met 5 people at the fishing spot. And she said, "What did you find, Nataly? You got yourself a camera. Well, what a lucky find. You can't find fish in the pond, but you can find cameras in the pond." Okay, we love it. So it's too big of a pool of people that we're trying to now narrow down. So we need a little bit of help. So we're definitely going to have to get that all set up and squared away. So I will work on that for sure today and get her all squared away and get that worked out so that we can figure out who it is that she wants to spend her life with, because as we know, time is of the essence. She only has 2 weeks to get herself hitched, so she definitely needs to... She found a gummy guppy. Okay. This pond is giving her some crazy stuff. But I think that, you know, she is really thinking to herself, you know, I've met a lot of nice people in this area. I didn't think that I was going to find all these people here. You went fishing and found a bike? You went fishing and found a bike. Did you? Okay. I think she's thinking to herself, like, I've found all these, you know, really nice people that I wasn't expecting that I was going to meet here. This is such a nice place. And, you know, the garden is going so well here. And, you know, I think she is really enjoying her place and, you know, what she's accomplishing out here. You know, she is really, really thinking to herself that she's, you know, she's really making something of herself here. And, you know, I don't think she thought that she would be where she's at currently. Like, if you just think about it, we went from a tent and a planter to this. And I think she's doing pretty well for herself. And she has something really to be proud of. And if we continue on, and hopefully we can go ahead and get ourselves hitched pretty soon, obviously this is only going to grow. We are going to go and get her to harvest that catnip, or whatever, what is it called? Nap nip. And we're going to plant a little bit of that as well. I mean, I don't know. It's not something that I guess we really need to plant, but you know, we'll put it in the garden. It'll be fine. We'll put it over here in this garden. You know, it's something to grow, right? I mean, it's fine. We'll just do like one of them. I don't know. It's not something that we need to really be growing, but it's a different plant, and so we'll grow it because she's not against growing different plants in her garden here. And so we'll have her grow that. And she's just like, yeah, I am, you know, growing this massive garden, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be great. And I think she's really proud of herself and how far she's come. Like, she kind of did this on the spur of the, I just want to get away from my parents because, you know, they're kind of pissing me off. But you can mount the fish. Okay. I don't necessarily want to mount it. Let's just sell it. So we're going to sell the fish. We're going to sell the camera because we need the money. We don't necessarily need the camera. and then we'll sell the extra nap nips. And that leaves us with 181 simoleons, and her bills have already been paid. So she has done pretty decent for herself. She has flies. Okay, let's go ahead and sort out the recyclables and sort out the compostables. And then you can try to clear the flies because, yeah, that's not good. We definitely don't want the flies and the bugs. We don't want that at all. Because you have flies now, but before you know it, you're going to have roaches and better. And we don't have time for that. She's like, shoo, 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 get out of here. Get. Yeah, and now you're getting attacked. Okay, that's friggin' great. Oh, dear. Go ahead and recycle that. Okay. Sort out recyclables and compostables. Let's get that trash down. You've got to stay on top of that, Natalie. You really do. Okay, great. Perfecto. We love it. Oh, actually, it did give her stuff. Okay, so it says that she's aromantic. She does not experience romantic attraction towards any sim. It also gave her allosexual. She can experience sexual attraction, which are two very different things. They're like, that doesn't even make sense. And it gave her pansexual. So it said, wait, okay, she does not experience romantic attraction towards any sim, but she does experience sexual attraction. But she can experience sexual attraction to sims regardless of their gender identity or presentation. Okay. So is this going to make this a little bit difficult for us? She's aromantic. So she doesn't feel romantic attraction towards sims, but she feels sexual attraction. And she prefers non-exclusive relationships. I think this could be a little difficult for us. What do you guys think about that? So it did actually give her her little traits. I don't know, though, if these traits are going to help us at all. Because if she doesn't feel a romantic... like, if she doesn't feel romantic attraction towards any sim... she may not ever want to really be with anyone other than just sexually. She may not ever want to get married. I don't know how that's going to affect us. We'll just have to see how that works out, but she's got to get married because the challenge says she has to get married. So she may be that's just not going to work. I may have to change that because it's not going to work with the storyline of the challenge. So we may have to change that a little bit. But it did give her pansexual, which is something that I kind of had thought I would want to give her anyway. So that works out perfect. But I may have to change the aromantic thing for her just so that it works out for this challenge. So I'll probably have to tweak that a little bit. But I do like the fact that it gave her the pansexual trait. But guys, I am going to go ahead and leave this here. I'm going to go ahead and raid over to a buddy of mine. So I'm going to leave it here. I will see you guys again tomorrow, and we will be streaming again with The Sims. I'm not quite sure yet what we're going to be streaming, but we will be streaming again with The Sims. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now.
Julie. Oh shit, Julie! Julie! Julie!
Dude, it's hunting, it's hunting.